What's up guys, Reef NYC back with another video. Today we're just going to do a quick update on the Waterbox 55 Frag tank powered by Dalua International Illumagic Blaze LED lights. Yeah man, this tank is going crazy. Growth is ridiculous, anemones still in two, one ginormous one up top. My freaking bubble coral got stung by a torch in my other tank. So now half of it is, as you can see, not alive. The other half has been doing pretty good. Hopefully it spreads to this side, but unfortunate. Coral warfare sucks. That reminds me, I have to remove that cap. It keeps hitting my A can. Let me just do that real quick and show you what I'd use. Basically, get this long chopstick. Let's just move it over real quick. Hopefully it hasn't stung it yet. But yeah, looks good. Looks fine. Little hermit crab right there who took over a snail shell. But yeah, otherwise, got some new frags in. Let me just put this back down. Got some new frags. Well, I don't call it frag. Big green slimer colony here. What else do I have? I cut up my torch. Not my torch, my hammer from my other tank behind me. So I have a bunch of frags just everywhere in the tank. Sold some to some local reefers. They'll be picking it up soon. But otherwise, this tank is thriving. What else can I say about it? Moved some other frags from the other tank behind me to here. Hopefully I can chop these up as well. Candy cane's growing. Got this one too. Under the blue lights, under the white lights, it's a brown. But on the blue lights, it's like greenish blue, so it's really cool. So I would consider it like a blue acro. So that's there. I'm gonna chop that up a bit. But otherwise, yeah, man, I really want that anemone to split so I can give the other halves away, because it's really big. I had a bunch of corals that were around there, around the edge, but they were getting stung. Even this one got stung, as you can see, it turned white. So yeah, beware of anemones touching your other corals, because it can sting. As you can see, it's like touching the cap right there. It hasn't done any damage to it, but the cap is definitely pissed off. It's getting shaded by the anemone. My favia here got stung by the anemone. As you can see here, it is a little like tissue damage, but this one should grow and should recuperate back to normal within a month or so. So I'm not too worried. But otherwise, yeah, the tank is doing really well. Yellow Fiji leather. I moved the little frag plug onto a rock, and the base is now starting to encrust over the big rock. And as you can see, it's gotten really big. It used to be maybe the size of like 3 fingers. Now it's the size of my hand right now. So definitely try to get your frag plugs off of the plug, or have it somewhere to spread so it can grow bigger. I should have done that earlier. It would have been like twice the size by now. What else? Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to get rid of some of these rocks. It's not to the point of where I want it to be, but I mean, I keep hoarding corals too, which sucks. But I mean, I give a lot of corals away to local reefers as well. Let's see, my Zoa colony. If you can see it over there, it's growing, it's spreading, so that's cool. What else can I say? No new fish. My yellow clown goby jumped to the back of the tank. Tell me how I found out is that my toy right here, it fell into the water. I was like, what the heck happened? I heard a splash. So this fell into the water, and I found a yellow clown goby in the back on the floor. And it was just still like flopping around back there. I was like, what the heck? How did you get past that? My mandarin also jumped to the back too. And like, as you can see, there's like rocks on top. Like, how do you get past all of that to jump to the back of the tank? I don't understand it. Lucky they're both alive. They're still swimming around, so they're all good. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking because I don't know how these fish just like can like shamu over that rock over there. It's kind of a long jump. So that's pretty much the updates for this tank. I'll probably do another video on the tank behind me, because my tank behind me, I'll give you a sneak peek. It is cluttered in there, super cluttered. As you can see, there's a ton of frags and colonies in there that I need to chop up, but we'll leave that for another video. But otherwise, tank is doing well. No algae problems, no hitchhikers. Both of these, I have to get rid of one of these at least, right? But yeah, whoever wants one of these, hit me up. I'll probably sell them off. Sort of want to chop the anemone. I'm going to show you real quick what happens when I mess around with the anemone. It's pretty cool, actually. So if I poke it, it'll just retract. Super cool. Doesn't bother it. You can see how big and just like how thick this is. It's crazy. Like ridiculous. I don't feed it at all. I haven't fed it shrimp in a long time, and it just continually keeps growing. People ask me, like, you know, how do you get those bubbles to bubble up? Honestly, I think it's the power of the light. I haven't fed it that much. This clownfish sleeps in there 24/7, but I think the stronger light that you have makes it bubble up even more. Like even these, like these are super bubbly. Let's see if I can poke these in. It's not messing around too much, but yeah, look how bubbly these guys are. I think it has to do with the light intensity for sure, because I have a rose bubble tip in my other tank, and it's more of the stringy bubbles, but not as to the point of how bubbly these are. And it's like sort of tucked away into a cave. So it all depends. Like, I think it really has to do with the light intensity. So definitely, if you want to get a bubble tip anemone and yours aren't bubbling, try to move it to a closer spot to the light, or, you know, raise your light intensity higher. But of course, caution, you don't want to fry your other corals just for an anemone. But yeah, otherwise, guys, if you have any questions, any comments, leave it in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for new subscribers that have joined my channel as well. You can catch me on Instagram on Reefer NYC, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.